I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the LA Chargers. Ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his first pass is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Herbert off of play action. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The play over before it really got started thanks to Pete Werner.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the back.
And then it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 29 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Here's Dicker line now as he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now Carr. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 46 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. different story here, over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
On the ground, this is Williams.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Herbert. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now it's Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Carr going to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Carr. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Carr steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
380. Run.
Up the middle with Eckler. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Carr to throw on second down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
On third down, here's Kamara. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, Carr. He's got Smith here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Kamara up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. In motion, the tight end. On second down, here's Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Smith, the man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a solid run down inside the 30.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Carr. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Kamara.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Kamara trying again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead is already chipped. Taking it right down Broadway. They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. Down to the 25. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now 2nd and 9.
Eckler, they run left side. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Carr now on first down. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball not free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Herbert going to change the play here. Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. These guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Carr. Johnson's got it complete. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. On to give. This is Eckler. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two yards still to go. Third down now. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
380. Run.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
Tripping, this is easy, easy.